Hiya besties and welcome to another video on my channel. Today we are gonna be talking MKAL again. This is the final video, the final week of Stephen West's mystery musical, and so this week we will be finishing our mystery shawl. I cannot believe we've kept it up so far, as this shawl is so far huge, absolutely enormous, but this is what we have so far, and this is the point we'll be continuing on from. I am super excited to get going with this shawl again this week, and I cannot wait to see what Stephen has cooked up for us in terms of techniques and designs and what we'll be doing this time. I'm very excited to see. But I hear you asking, what is MKAL? MKAL is a month-long knit-along hosted by the knitwear designer Stephen West. Every year in October, he releases a shawl in 4 parts. 1 part per week, and we all knit it together. All of us that bought the pattern knit it together without knowing what the finished shawl will look like. It's super fun, as Stephen always has a bunch of fun techniques, unexpected elements, and great textures in his shawls and designs in general. And at the end of the month, if you've been keeping up the pace, you have a brand new beautiful shawl to add to your shawl rotation. MKAL is short for Mystery Knit Along, and the shawl KAL has been running for 16 years this year. I have participated 4 times before, so this is my 5th shawl and I absolutely love it. Last year I managed to finish my shawl on time, right on time. I think I actually finished it on the 31st of October, and it was the first time I managed to finish within the month. Before that I've always been finishing them really late. But this year I am attempting this challenge again, this challenge to myself again, to finish it before the last of October. And I'm not gonna say we got this yet, because you never know what the last clue will entail and what the last week will look like. But we're gonna try it and finish it before MKAL is over. This year I dyed 3 out of my 5 yarns. I dyed the blue, the pink and the dark brown. This is an indie dyed yarn, not by me, and the white is just white, and it is accidentally inspired by Labubu. Specifically these two, because I accidentally matched my yarns exactly to their colours, and this happens to be my newest obsession and collection. But anyway, I have been yapping away, so let's get to knitting. I want to see where the clue takes us this time, so yeah, let's go. Let's go to our Ravelry library and update the pattern. I can't believe we're already at clue 4. This month and this knit along has gone by so fast. I am bringing out my shawl and clicking onto Stephen's video, and what? One of the very first things he mentioned is what? Brioche. OMG, my day has been made. I am so here for knitting more brioche. My first brioche stripe is going to be my dark brown and pink yarns together, with the brown as the main and the pink as the background colour. These two are so pretty together. There was also a garter stripe option you could choose. I am very interested to hear if anyone chose that. All of the shawls I've seen so far I've used the brioche option, so please let me know if you knit the garter stripes. In my opinion, brioche is pretty quick to knit, but we are already around 500 stitches for this shawl, with increases on every other row, so it's definitely going by with less speed every row. But that's our first brioche stripe. Now let's make a solid colour stripe. I could stop here and bind off, but I actually want to make the entire recommended border, which is 3 brioche stripes. So on we go in the morning, because this has been a long day of knitting and I am tired. Good morning, besties. I got up very early today, partly because I wanted to knit as much as possible, but also because I need to leave around 3 as I'm visiting friends this weekend. So yeah, okay, the entire reason is I wanted to knit as much as possible as I won't be bringing this project. So I'm going to jump straight in with the beige for the solid colour stripe before carrying on with more brioche. Hello, let's check in a little. It is Friday morning at about 25 minutes past 9. I've been up since 5 and I've been knitting since 5 except for when I had a shower and did my makeup, and that took about an hour. But anyway, we have progress. We have progress on the shawl. I have done the colour B part here and I've done this row of pink. Now I'm going to go into my brioche section 2 of my last bit of the shawl, which is very exciting. I have decided I'm gonna do all 3 brioche stripes. Yeah, there are 3 in the pattern. Don't think I'm gonna go bigger than that because I don't think I'll have yarn for that, but I want to do all 3, and I'm probably skipping my mohair for the brioche stripes. I did actually read ahead in the pattern this time to check the size of it all. We are already past 500 stitches. It's very, very big, but I really want the 3 brioche stripes, so I'm gonna do them. I'm gonna power through and I'm gonna try and get as much of it done today as I can, which isn't gonna be a lot because in a few hours I'm actually leaving to go see some friends in another city, and I'm not bringing this project because I'm not going to have time to knit too much. What I am going to bring, because I can't leave my home without a project, I'm going to bring some cross stitch, so that's not going to be in this video, it's going to be in a vlog. That's my plan right now, and yeah, I'm going to sit down and continue on with my knitting, which I'm evidently doing on camera right now whilst I'm trying to check in. Anyway, I'm not bringing this project because it's also very, very big. I don't feel like bringing it around with me on the train and stuff, so I'm just going to work for a bit longer, and then I'm going to finish up my packing and all of that and have some lunch, and we'll be off. So I will be back to knit more on this in this video on Sunday after the clips of today, and you'll know I'll do some sort of transition. I'm very, very excited to be on Clue 4. So far I really love it. You know, I absolutely love brioche knitting. I think it's fun, it's fast, it's squishy, it's stripy. It's one of my favourite knit textures, so I'm really glad we got to start the shawl with brioche and end the shawl with brioche. If you're not yet on this clue and you are afraid of brioche, don't be afraid of brioche, but 2, there is also a non-brioche option for the end of the shawl, so don't worry about that. I just really love brioche, so I wanted to go for the brioche. Yeah, I am already getting on with the knitting as I'm talking, so I should probably just flip the camera down so you can see that, and maybe I should stop talking. So I will catch up with you probably after doing brioche section 2, and that's going to be in a few days. I'm not going to be able to finish it today, I don't think. So yeah, you guys have a lovely, lovely weekend, and I'll catch up with you once I'm done knitting this section in a couple of days, but still in this video. So for me it's going to be a couple of days, and for you it's going to be literally 2 seconds, but yeah. So on we go with the brioche section 2. This time my pink is my main colour and the blue is the background colour. And unfortunately I only had time to work a couple of rows before heading off for the weekend away. But we made it back home 2 days later and I got right back to my knitting. I've finished the second section pretty quickly as well, and now we'll move on to another solid stripe, this time with the dark brown colour. I am just loving how this is looking so far. These brioche stripes are everything. And the neutrals framing the bright colours are at the bottom of the shawl. I love it. The second and third brioche stripes had some wave shaping which required a bit of counting. The second time around I had my wits about me and thought to put a stitch marker after every repeat I needed to count. This made it a lot easier, honestly, and then I could just keep zooming on. This third brioche stripe will be knit with the blue as the main colour and the beige as the background. I love how the previous stripe's background becomes the next stripe's main colour. It makes for a nice, not gradient, but like, I don't know, it flows nicely and I like it. We are now well past 500 stitches and my knitting is incredibly bunched up on my needles. I think this would go faster if it wasn't so bunched up, honestly, but we are still powering on pretty well because now, my friends, we have knit the final row of our brioche stripes, and so it is time for binding off. I will first knit a setup row with just my colour B, aka the beige yarn. And now, here's what the shawl is looking like right now. It's pretty hard to tell what it's going to look like as it's again super bunched up. But now, let's make a stripy bind off using my 2 brown yarns. The shawl is bound off with an I-cord bind off while striping colours, so I realised pretty quickly I wanted to grab a loose needle tip for this again. But yeah, time to bind off, and friends, I think we'll be here for a while, but that's okay, this is very cozy. Someone else who thinks this is very cozy is the Orange Quality Control Inspector. It's been difficult keeping both cats off of the shawl whilst knitting, and now he just really wanted to cuddle with it. And of course I cannot say no. Cheddar really is the sweetest boy. But guys, that was the last bit of the bind off. We can now break our yarn and graft the last few stitches, weave in any loose ends, trim them, and OMG, can you believe it? It's a finished shawl. It is so big and so cozy, and OMG, I love it. Now all that's left to do is block it. Look at my shawl, besties. Oh my goodness, it is finished! It is finished and I am so happy and honestly kind of relieved. This shawl is very big and it's been a lot of knitting, which I don't mind, of course, but it was quite the undertaking, what with finishing the clues on time and also making videos about it. Completely self-imposed problem, but still, here we are, on October 31st. On October 31st with a finished shawl. And yeah, we did it. We did it. We did it. Yeah. Now, I will say we are 99.9% finished. I did not block the shawl yet as I'm filming the outro. But as we saw like 2 minutes ago earlier in the video, it has in fact been blocked. More of that timey-wimey wibbly wobbly stuff nonsense that happens with video deadlines and such. But yeah, this has been a lot of fun. The shawl didn't turn out at all like I thought it would when we started it with these scallops. But I must say, this shawl is one of my favourites so far of the ones I've made. And I'm so glad actually that the colour mishap with the yellow dye turning out too yellow in episode 1 happened, because we ended up with this colour combination and I love it. I absolutely adore the colour combination we ended up with. It is so good. I love it. I'm so in love with it. And Love and Serenity, agree, of course, because we match. Now I just need to get my grub little paws on Toffee and Dua Dua or Chestnut Cocoa for a fully matching Labushawl. Anyone got an extra? Just joking. But yeah, sure. What do we think? I think my favourite part is still the modular diamonds, and I still want to use this to make a cardigan. I absolutely love it. It was really fun to knit and it just looks so good. But I also really love, and you're not going to believe this, you are not going to believe what I am about to say, after spending the entire video series complaining about having to make a million eyelets, I think maybe the exposure therapy that the shawl was helped, because I love the effect all of the eyelets make in this shawl, in the Clue one, in these, and also in these. Like, it's gorgeous. I love it. So I think maybe this worked as exposure therapy after all. But yeah, it's so big though. It's so big and so cozy, but like it's so big. I cannot fit it all on the screen at the same time. That is impossible. But I still have a little bit of yarn left, so maybe we have some matching mitts on the horizon so I can match my shawl to my hands. We'll see. But what was your favorite part of the shawl? I need to not have this on my hands. There we go. What was your favourite part of the shawl? If you knit it, what was the most fun for you to knit? And if you just watched me and or other creators make the shawl without making it yourself, what do you like the best about the shawl? Is there something you don't like? Please let me know in a comment down below. Also, because I cannot keep my hands still for more than one singular second apparently, I went straight on to cast on a new project after casting this off. If you are a long-time viewer or you've been hanging out in my live streams, you've seen the saga about the yarn that got delivered to the wrong address and disappeared and only to turn up again here where I live. There's nothing more to that story, honestly. That's literally what happened, but I was upsetty spaghetti for a while there because I just wanted to cast on a cardigan and I ordered yarn for it, which disappeared and then turned out whatever. After the yarn arrived, I decided to cast on my project after the MKAL as a little treat, and that's just what I did. So I cast on this yesterday and I didn't get very far, but this is going to be the Acacia Leaf cardigan by Sedna Yang, and I'm very excited. It's a full colourwork cardigan and it's going to be steeked. Right now I'm just knitting part of the back and forth because instead of short rows I guess we do that. But yeah, I started this and I'm very much enjoying it, and now I'm looking forward to making this. It's actually not black and grey, it looks like it, but it's a very dark brown and a like oatmeal. So yeah, that's me right now. Little update, I finally cast it on. I've been talking about it for ages and I finally cast it on as a celebratory cast on after finishing my shawl. But on that note, did you cast anything new on lately? What's currently on your needles and hooks? Are you planning a celebratory cast on after MKAL for yourself? Let me know that as well down in the comments. And if you are not feeling particularly chatty today, that is of course fine too. Please go ahead and leave some weather themed emojis. It is raining cats and dogs over here where I live today, but what's your weather like? Also, while you are down in the comments, please also take an itty bitty second to like the video if you liked it, as that helps me out a ton. Thank you. And if you are new here, hi, hello, welcome. I am so happy to see you here today. Thank you for clicking on my face and for watching this video. If you are new and you would like to keep seeing what I get up to here on the channel in the future with my videos, please consider clicking the subscribe button and also ring the little bell to get notified whenever I upload a new video. We do all kinds of fun things on here like knit and crochet challenges, project videos, cozy vlogs and live crafting hangouts. So if any of this sounds like your kind of thing, please feel free to stick around and join the little cozy crafting club we got going here on the channel. Live streams will be back ASAP. I have been needing a tiny break from being live because this shawl has been taking all of my time and I've needed to catch up on life as well. But now that we are done with this huge project, I'll be live again, I promise. I've had 2 weeks off. I'm ready to be back. I miss you guys. Anyway, we also have a Discord, which you can find linked in the description if you want to hang out even more. And in the description you can also find links to all of my patterns and my shop on Ko-fi and my socials, etc. All in the description as always. But yeah, I think that's kind of all for today. So thank you all so very much for watching today and for coming along for this year's shawl adventure. I honestly cannot believe it's over. I feel like this month went by so fast, so fast. How is it already November? Like tomorrow, but still, how is it already November? What is time? I do not know. But we have a shawl and I am happy and I am ready to wear this. I'm so ready to wear this. But yeah, thank you again so very much for watching. You guys stay safe and take care of yourselves and I will see you again very soon in my next video. Bye!